Welcome back to English Compass. Close your eyes for a moment. Imagine you are sitting in a large studio. The lights are bright. Thousands of people are watching. A woman walks onto the stage. She does not shout. She does not rush. She stands still. She looks into the camera. And when she speaks, the entire room goes silent. Not because they are afraid, but because they feel heard. That woman is Oprah Winfrey. For 25 years, the Oprah Winfrey Show was the most popular talk show in television history. Millions of people tuned in every day. Why? Was it because she had the best questions? Was it because she was the loudest voice? No, it was because she mastered the art of connection. Many people think powerful speaking means using big words. It means speaking fast. It means sounding smart. But Oprah teaches us a different secret. Powerful speaking is not about you. It is about them. It is about listening. It is about empathy. It is about making the other person feel safe enough to tell their truth. Today, we are going to explore this secret. We will look at Oprah's journey from a shy, struggling girl to a global communication icon. We will break down the specific techniques she uses to speak with power and grace. And most importantly, we will show you how to apply these techniques to your own English learning. You do not need to be on television to speak powerfully. You can use these skills in job interviews, in casual conversations, in presentations, in daily life. Before we begin, take a deep breath. Say this out loud. I do not need to be loud to be heard. I need to be present. I will listen. I will connect. Good. Let's step into the world of Oprah. From silence to storytelling. To understand Oprah's speaking style, we must understand where she came from. She was not born into wealth. She was not born into privilege. She was born in rural Mississippi, in poverty. Her childhood was difficult. She faced hardship that would silence many people. But young Oprah found her voice in an unusual place, the church. Every Sunday, she would stand up and recite Bible verses. She learned how to project her voice. She learned how to use rhythm. She learned how to hold an audience's attention. She realized that words have power. Words can heal. Words can inspire. Words can change the atmosphere of a room. Later, she got a job in radio, then television. But early in her career, she struggled. She was told she was too emotional. She was told she was too involved with her guests. In traditional journalism, reporters were supposed to be distant, cold, objective. They were not supposed to cry. They were not supposed to hug. Oprah refused to change. She believed that emotion was not a weakness. It was a bridge. When a guest cried, she did not look away. She leaned in. She listened. She shared her own stories. She said, "I understand." And suddenly, the dynamic changed. The guest felt safe. The audience felt connected. The barrier between speaker and listener disappeared. This was her breakthrough. She stopped trying to be a reporter. She started being a human. What does this mean for you as an English learner? Many learners try to sound like a textbook. They memorize formal phrases. They avoid emotions. They worry about grammar so much that they forget to connect. They speak like robots. Hello, how are you? I am fine. The weather is good. This is correct English, but it is not powerful English. Powerful English has heart. It has intention. It has presence. When you speak, do not just focus on the words. Focus on the person listening to you. Look them in the eye, smile, show interest. Let your personality shine through. Even if your grammar is imperfect, your humanity will carry the message. Oprah's first lesson is this: authenticity beats perfection. People forgive mistakes. They do not forgive distance. Be real, be present, be you. Vocabulary in context. Listen to these 4 phrases. They describe the core of Oprah's early growth. Project her voice, to speak loudly and clearly so everyone can hear. Emotional bridge, using feelings to connect with another person. Dynamic shift, a change in the energy or relationship between people. Authenticity, being genuine, real, and true to yourself. Repeat after me. Project her voice. Emotional bridge. Dynamic shift. Authenticity. Good. Keep these in mind. They are the foundation of powerful communication. Grammar focus, past simple versus past continuous for storytelling. Notice how I describe her background. She was born in poverty. Past simple, fact. She was reciting Bible verses. Past continuous, ongoing action in the past. While she was working in radio, she discovered her style. Combination, background action, plus specific event. We use these tenses to create vivid narratives. Repeat after me. She was practicing her speech when the director smiled. While she was listening, she understood the emotion. He was speaking slowly, so I could follow. Perfect. You are practicing narrative structure that brings stories to life. The power of active listening. Here is the secret that most people miss. Oprah is not a great speaker because she talks well. She is a great speaker because she listens well. In every interview, Oprah does more listening than talking. She gives her guests space. She does not interrupt. She does not check her notes. She does not think about what she will say next. She is fully present. She watches their body language. She hears the tone of their voice. She notices the pause before they speak. This is called active listening. It is not passive hearing. It is active engagement. It sends a message to the speaker. You matter. Your story matters. I am here with you. When you actively listen, two things happen. First, the speaker relaxes. They open up. They share deeper truths. Second, you gather information. You understand their needs. You know how to respond appropriately. In English conversations, many learners are so worried about their own performance that they stop listening. They are thinking, did I use the right tense? What word comes next? Do I sound smart? This creates anxiety. It breaks the connection. Try this instead. Shift your focus from yourself to the other person. When someone speaks, listen to understand, not to reply. Watch their face, nod. Use small verbal cues like, I see, really, or tell me more. These simple phrases show you are engaged. They encourage the speaker to continue, and when they finish, you will have a better idea of how to respond. Oprah often uses a technique called reflective listening. She repeats back what the guest said in her own words. For example, guest, I felt so alone during that time. Oprah, so you felt isolated. You had no one to turn to. This confirms understanding. It validates the speaker's feelings. It builds trust. You can use this in English too. If someone says, I had a difficult day at work, you can say, it sounds like you had a stressful day. This shows you are listening. It keeps the conversation flowing. It reduces the pressure on you to come up with new topics. You are simply reflecting what is already there. Speaking practice. Reflective listening drill. Pause the video. I will give you a statement. You repeat it back using a reflective phrase. Statement. I'm really excited about my new job. Your response. So you're feeling excited about the new opportunity. Statement. I'm worried about the exam. Your response. It sounds like you're feeling anxious about the test. Again, clear, empathetic. So you're feeling excited about the new opportunity. It sounds like you're feeling anxious about the test. Good. You are training your brain to listen first, speak second. Vocabulary in context. Active listening, fully concentrating on what is being said rather than just passively hearing verbal cues. Short sounds or words like, I see, that show you are listening. Reflective listening, repeating back the speaker's message to confirm understanding validation, acknowledging someone's feelings as legitimate and important. Repeat after me. Active listening. Verbal cues. Reflective listening. Validation. Listening is not silence. It is an active skill, and it is the key to fluency. Grammar note, reporting verbs for summarizing. Notice how I report what others say. She said that she felt alone. He mentioned that he was excited. They explained that they were worried. Reporting verbs allow you to summarize conversations accurately. They are essential for B1, B2 communication. Repeat after me. She said that she understood. He mentioned that he was tired. They explained that they needed help. Excellent. You are practicing a crucial skill for real-world interaction. The art of the pause and intentional speaking. Once you have listened, it is time to speak. But how does Oprah speak? She does not rush. She does not fill every second with noise. She uses the pause. In Western culture, silence is often uncomfortable. We fear awkward gaps. So we fill them with, like, you know. We speak faster to avoid the silence. But Oprah knows that silence is powerful. A pause gives weight to your words. It gives the listener time to process. It shows confidence. When Oprah asks a difficult question, she waits. She lets the silence sit. She does not jump in to save the guest. She allows the moment to breathe. This creates tension. It creates depth. It invites truth. For English learners, pausing is also a strategic tool. When you pause, you give your brain time to find the right word. You reduce anxiety. You speak more clearly. Instead of rushing and making mistakes, you slow down and choose your words intentionally. Intentional speaking means knowing why you are speaking. Are you informing? Are you inspiring? Are you comforting? Oprah always knows her intention. Before she speaks, she asks herself, what do I want this person to feel? If your intention is to connect, your tone will be warm. If your intention is to inform, your tone will be clear. If your intention is to inspire, your tone will be energetic. Many learners speak without intention. They just translate thoughts. But if you set an intention, your delivery changes. You become more purposeful. You become more persuasive. Try this exercise. Before you answer a question, take one breath. Ask yourself, what is my intention? Then speak slowly. Use pauses. Let your words land. Interactive practice, the power of the pause. Pause the video. Read this sentence out loud. First, rush through it. Then, read it again with pauses. Rushed. You think that learning English is important because it opens doors. With pauses. I think that learning English is important because it opens doors. Feel the difference? The paused version is clearer. It is more confident. It allows the listener to absorb the meaning. Now, try this one. Thank you for sharing your story. It means a lot to me. Pause after sharing your story. Pause after means a lot. Good. You are controlling the rhythm of your speech, vocabulary and context. Intentional speaking, speaking with a clear purpose and goal. Strategic pause, using silence deliberately to emphasize points or buy time delivery, the way you speak, including tone, speed, and volume. Purposeful communication, speaking with clarity and direction. Repeat after me, intentional speaking. Strategic pause, delivery. Purposeful communication. Silence is not empty, it is full of potential. Use it. Grammar focus, modal verbs for intention and advice. Notice how I frame guidance. You should pause before answering. You can use silence to reduce anxiety. You must know your intention. Modals express recommendation and necessity. They help you give and receive advice effectively. Repeat after me. I should speak with intention. I can use pauses to think. I must listen actively. Perfect. You are building a toolkit for confident delivery. Empathy is a language skill. The final piece of Oprah's secret is empathy. Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of another. It is not just sympathy, I feel sorry for you. It is connection, I feel with you. Oprah's interviews are famous because she makes guests feel seen. She does not judge. She does not criticize. She accepts. She says, I hear you. This creates a safe space, and in a safe space, people speak freely. For English learners, empathy is a superpower. When you approach a conversation with empathy, you reduce your own fear. You stop worrying about your accent. You stop worrying about grammar. You focus on the human being in front of you. Empathy also helps you navigate cultural differences. English is spoken by billions of people. Each person has a different background, different values, different styles. If you judge their English, you create barriers. If you accept their English, you build bridges. Practice empathetic responses. Instead of correcting someone, acknowledge their effort. Instead of interrupting, wait. Instead of assuming, ask. Can you tell me more about that? How did that make you feel? What was that like for you? These questions show care. They show interest. They keep the conversation deep. And when you speak with empathy, your English becomes a tool for healing, not just exchanging information. Oprah once said, "Speak your truth, but do it with love." This is the ultimate lesson. Your words have power. Use them to lift others up. Use them to connect. Use them to heal. Speaking practice, empathetic responses. Pause the video. I will give you a situation. You respond with empathy. Situation. A friend says, "I failed my driving test." Response. "I'm sorry to hear that. That must be disappointing. Do you want to talk about it?" Situation. A colleague says, "I'm overwhelmed with work." Response. "It sounds like you have a lot on your plate. How can I support you?" Again, warm, supportive. "I'm sorry to hear that. That must be disappointing. Do you want to talk about it? It sounds like you have a lot on your plate. How can I support you?" Good. You are practicing the language of connection, vocabulary and context. Empathy, the ability to understand and share the feelings of another safe space, an environment where people feel comfortable expressing themselves. Cultural bridge, connecting across different backgrounds and values. Supportive language, words and phrases that offer comfort and assistance. Repeat after me. Empathy. Safe space. Cultural bridge. Supportive language. Your English is not just a skill, it is a gift. Give it with love. Grammar note. Conditional sentences for empathy. Notice how I express hypothetical support. If I were you, I would take a break. If you need help, I am here. If you want to talk, I will listen. Conditionals allow you to offer support gently and respectfully. They are essential for empathetic communication. Repeat after me. If you are tired, you should rest. If you need advice, I can help. If you want to share, I will listen. Excellent. You're practicing grammar that builds relationships. Your Oprah method for daily practice. Theory is beautiful, but practice is transformation. Here is your 4-step Oprah Method framework. It applies her secrets to your daily English routine. It is simple. It is profound. It works. Step 1. The morning mirror check. Intention setting. Every morning, look in the mirror. Ask yourself, who do I want to be today? Set an intention for your communication. Today, I will listen more. Today, I will speak with kindness. Today, I will be present. This primes your brain for mindful interaction. Step 2. The active listening drill. Daily interaction. In one conversation today, practice active listening. Do not interrupt. Do not plan your response. Just listen. Use verbal cues. Reflect back what you hear. Notice how the conversation changes. Notice how the other person responds. Track your observation. Step 3. The pause practice. Speaking control. During your English practice, insert deliberate pauses. When you speak, slow down. Breathe. Let your words land. Record yourself. Listen back. Did you rush? Did you fill silence with noise? Adjust. Practice speaking with space. Step 4. The empathy journal. Reflection. At the end of the day, write down one moment where you connected with someone. What did you say? How did they react? How did it feel? Celebrate the connection. Reinforce the habit. Empathy grows with attention. Daily template practice. Pause the video. Fill this template out loud. My intention today is: I will practice active listening by. I will use pauses when. One moment of connection was. Say it twice. Clear. committed, present. Vocabulary in context. Intention setting, defining your purpose before acting. Mindful interaction, communicating with full awareness and presence. Deliberate pause, choosing silence strategically. Connection journaling, reflecting on moments of human link. Repeat after me. Intention setting. Mindful interaction. Deliberate pause. Connection journaling. You are not just learning English, you are learning to connect. Grammar focus, future with will for commitment. Notice how I frame promises. I will listen actively today. I will speak with intention. I will practice empathy. Will expresses strong commitment. It strengthens your resolve. Repeat after me. I will be present in my conversations. I will use pauses to think. I will connect with heart. Perfect. You're programming your mind for powerful communication. Your 7-day connection challenge. Oprah Winfrey did not become a legend because she had the biggest vocabulary. She became a legend because she had the biggest heart. She listened, she paused, she connected, she spoke with intention, and she made millions of people feel seen. You can do this too. You do not need a television show. You have your voice, you have your ears, you have your heart. Start today. Listen actively, speak intentionally, pause confidently, connect empathetically. Let your English be a bridge, not a barrier. Let your words heal. Let your presence shine. I invite you to a 7-day challenge. Follow the Oprah Method. Set intentions. Listen deeply, pause wisely, connect warmly, track your progress. Notice the shift in your conversations. Notice the shift in yourself. When you are ready, comment below. Day 1. I will listen, I will connect, I will speak with heart. I will read every comment. I will reply to your journey. This channel is not just for learners, it is for connectors. And you are becoming one. Subscribe to English Compass for more biographies, graded stories, and step-by-step fluency systems. Turn on notifications. Your next breakthrough is not in a perfect sentence, it is in a genuine connection. Before you go, place your hand over your heart. Repeat this final line with me. I do not just speak English, I connect through it. I listen, I pause, I empower. My voice matters. See you tomorrow. Keep listening, keep connecting, keep shining. The world is waiting to hear you.